just no customers. No customers. People are scared to come out. You know, it's hard. It's hard for my community. For example, normally like on a Sunday we would have like all 6 registers going at all time. 2 registers, maybe 3, but I mean the sales as far as that has gone down. But not only the sales, it's just like our regular customers. You know, we don't wondering, you know, make sure they're okay, or like our regular Sunday customers. We didn't see none of them yesterday. So I mean, obviously, I'm guessing they're scared, you know, to come out. So I mean, I would be too.
I've definitely seen a drastic drop in like businesses. Everything's been dropping. You know, people are scared to go out. Businesses next to us don't even dare to open. So it's just really bad right now. It's never been this empty. Never. Not even like before, like when, you know, the ice was kind of here, but
the beginning of the year.
Yeah, but now it's never been this empty. This parking lot has never been emptier.
Businesses are shutting down right now within Charlotte because of all the raids and all the operations that are going on within the city. And it's so crazy to see how all this is unfolding so fast. You have entire communities, entire groups of people, and it's not just the Hispanic community and people of color that they are, you know, afraid to come out. You got regular citizens who are out here as well, because they are afraid to get crawled in the crosshair as well within, you know, this entire operation. And then you come out and you see, you know, stores. It's not just grocery stores either. It's, you know, regular stores, regular businesses that are just stopping and ceasing operations. And I already made a video about the construction sites. Here is another grocery store right here that is shutting down. And they, you know, I mean, you got a few people still working, but at the same time, guys, this is just what is going on. And they're removing all their meat and removing all their sales, and they have decided to pack it up and not show it to work. But I completely understand. I mean, at the end of the day, we shouldn't even be in this situation in the first place. And it sucks to see that people and families are truly being devastated by this entire situation.
I'm the owner for a landscape company here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Right now, with everything going on, it's affecting businesses. Overall, it's affecting all businesses. Out of 5 trucks, I'm running 1. I'm by myself. I mean, people are scared. This is hardworking people. No criminal record, no anything. They're just working people. People are hiding. And you see what's going on. You see the news, but news doesn't show everything. It's like the stuff that they're doing. Right now, the guy almost hit me. I mean, they don't care. But the one thing I have to say is, this is, I mean, all people can do is just be quiet. Just don't answer questions. They approached me. They stopped me yesterday while driving. They said, don't follow them. I wasn't following them. All I was doing my job. I mean, I have a landscape business. Like I said, everyone, I mean, I'm from here. I was born in the United States, and I got nervous. So, I mean, I can only imagine how people are feeling right now. Breaking up families. I know people who've been affected. I mean, just stay strong. There's nothing I can say. Just stay strong. Like I said, I'm spooked, and I'm from here. So I can only imagine how people are feeling right now.
And that's the biggest thing that, you know, I have a problem with this whole situation, because it's no strategy. It's no, you know, specific situation that they are looking for. They are literally just walking the street and finding, oh, there is somebody of color. Let's go and mess with them. Or, oh, here's a group of people of, you know, whatever. Oh, well, let's go to the construction sites. Let's go to the landscape. Let's go to whatever specific business where they know, you know, hardworking people of color are working at. And that's where, you know, you see situations like this where you are looking at entire construction sites being wiped out of all the workers, you know, that are there. They're being wiped out regardless of if they are citizens or not. Like, this is what it looks like right now. It's crazy. And then you see videos like this where there is nobody, entire projects being paused. And like I said, guys, when we talk about all these operations, I'm not saying, hey, there needs to be a free, open border, let anybody into the country. That's not what I'm saying whatsoever. But create a system, create a process, right? Create a system that works. And now, because of this system, you're going to see billions of dollars, not billions, probably billions of dollars being lost across certain cities. Probably not billions. Let's say millions of dollars, right? That'll be lost because of projects like this being paused, and then they have to come in, bring new teams in, and also train new workers to learn different skills within these, which could also be a good thing, right? It could also open up more jobs for more people, which at the end of the day, I always thought these jobs were open. I always saw these jobs, and people, you know, had the ability to go out there. They just didn't get many applications. We've seen it already multiple times where you have farms that are open, you have construction sites that are open and always hiring, and they don't get applications for months or years on end. I just watched a video just yesterday where we posted it and I brought it to you guys, where this guy had a construction site. He knew it was already full of Hispanics. He already knew, a few of them, not all of them, probably like 3 out of 50 of them were not citizens of the country. But, he used the labor because he hasn't gotten any more applicants to apply to the job in the first place. So I'm very curious to see how all of this unfolds and how all this plays out. But at the same time, I mean, when we look at this situation, a lot of these people voted for this situation.
This is a PSA for Charlotte. In the South Tryon area, my husband got pulled over. He's a truck driver by ICE. Yes, I said it, ICE. My husband is a light-skinned black man. Yes, he probably could pass for someone who could be, Puerto Rican or Dominican of some sort. But they racially profiled him while he was working, started speaking to him in Spanish, and my husband was like, I don't really know what you're saying to me. So then they asked him for his ID, which technically he did not have to give, but he gave it to them anyway. They ran it through some system, and they cleared him out. But it's the fact that now he has to watch his back because he could end up getting pulled over by somebody else. Like, they really out here racially profiling people. And you might not even be Hispanic, but if you can pass or you're light skinned, they might just question you anyway. So you really got to be careful. But one of the tell signs is that they started speaking to him in Spanish. So that's the only thing I can say. But they're really heavy in Charlotte, especially in that Tryon area.
Yep, and they are looking at people of color. They don't care who you are. They don't care if you're a citizen. They don't care what the situation is. If you are, a person of color and you look like you could potentially be, immigrant or whatever, here they are. They are walking right up to you in these states.
70% of the landscaping and construction in Charlotte are done by Hispanic people. 70%. And now these 3 representatives who got ICE here, they're the kind of people that would have some of those good folks come and do the yard or put on the roof. And when they're done, they would call ICE on them. Yeah, that's the kind of people we're dealing with.
Yep. And like I said, this is going state by state. And we've already seen this happen within cities like Chicago and, cities like, not cities, states like Maryland and, states like, Washington, over in Seattle as well, right? Like, we've seen this happen in so many. Also Los Angeles within California. And also we've seen it within Florida, Texas, and even some of these other red states, rural red states, who are being devastated by, the farms falling apart, right? Like, we've seen this happen across the board. However, I think what we're about to see very, very soon is a ramp up within many different operations across the United States, right? Like, the way that they are handling these systems, these whatever, I don't even think it's a system. I think it's just truly blindly just going out blind, leading the blind, and choosing random people based on color. But I think we're going to see a ramp up. I think they're going to increase the operation and try to do whatever they can to meet whatever quotas, whatever numbers they need to meet across the board. And it sucks to see that we are even in this situation in the first place. But at the same time, a lot of these states, a lot of these people, a lot of these businesses, a lot of these, people, politicians, and whatever across the board supported these policies.